Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning viewers. I welcome you all once again to my channel in English. This is about the upcoming 2022 New Year predictions. Right from the first zodiac sign Aries to Pisces, we'll be seeing the predictions for this 2022, a separate videos for each and every zodiac sign. Unlike the previous years, let us hope this 2022 brings you all good fortune, prosperity, happiness, everything. I wish you all a very happy 2022 ahead. Now we will see the planetary positions during the beginning of the 2022 as well as the end of 2022. If you are new to this channel, keep the channel subscribed so that you can get my updates instantly. Also share my videos to your friends and groups. This year 2022 we will be seeing two major transit. One is Rahu Ketu, which is on 12th of April 2022, where Rahu moves from Taurus to Aries. As you all know, Rahu Ketu moves in a backward direction, that is anti-clockwise. So from 12th onwards till the end of the year, Rahu will be in the Aries, that is the first zodiac sign. So if you consider the 12 months of 2022, the major period of Rahu is based on Aries rather than from Taurus. So in Taurus we will be having the effect of Rahu just for 3 months. Also there will be Jupiter transit. We have already seen about the Jupiter transit recently on November 20th. Now again Jupiter moves from Aquarius to Pisces on 13th of April 2022 and stays there for long till this year. So these two major transit which will definitely have a major impact. So Jupiter also in a major portion it will be there on the Pisces, and in Aquarius it will be just for 3 months and 12 days like Rahu Ketu. Considering the effect of Rahu on Taurus and Kethu on Scorpio, again considering the Jupiter's position at the Aquarius, which is very short time of 3 months and 12 days, and the next transit where Rahu moves to Taurus to Aries and be there for almost 8 months, and Kethu moves from Scorpio to Libra and it will be there for almost the similar 8 months. Jupiter again moves to Pisces and be there for 8 months. So considering all these effects, we'll be seeing the predictions for each and every zodiac sign. Now on the 1st of January 2022, if you see the planetary position, Moon is there on the Jyeshtha star of Mercury. So you can see Kethu along with Moon and Mars on Scorpio. On Sagittarius you can see Sun along with Venus, and at Capricorn Saturn as a ruler along with Mercury, and Jupiter is there at the Aquarius and Rahu is there at Taurus. This is the position of the planets during the year 1st of January 2022. And you see on 31st of December 2022, the position, as you see, Jupiter moves from Aquarius to Pisces, and you can see Moon is along with Rahu at Aries, Mars is there at Taurus, and Kethu is there at Libra, and in Sagittarius you can see Sun and Mercury, and in Capricorn Venus is there along with Saturn. So during that period it is Ashwini star, that is star of Kethu. So this is a position at the end of the year. On the beginning of the year, where Moon is seated at the Mercury star and Mercury is along with Saturn, and Saturn being a ruler there, and Saturn is associated with the Mercury, a standalone planet. It gives positive effects to the Saturn. So it gives Saturn a much powerful positive energy. So you can see this year starts in a very positive note. Same way, the end of the year, Venus makes Saturn more positive. So the effects we can see from Saturn during the beginning and the end of the year, Saturn becomes very calm and it is more functionally positive. We can see a lot of changes during this year. Good things can happen. Many job opportunities and Saturn being the ruler at the 10th house and with a very positive note. Rahu being functionally strong at Aries, which is the house of Mars. This year we can expect a lot of changes in the land reforms. Many land reforms will get introduced and a lot of land related problems may creep up, especially due to the landsliding problem, earthquakes. Major natural calamities are based on the land. The land price might increase, so we can expect a slight inclination in the price of land, and there are many regulations also. You can see on prices, Jupiter is there, so there are opportunity from foreign countries, and our country can get good revenue out of the trade. As Saturn aspects the Jupiter at Pisces, in certain places there may be a symptom of war. So you can see there may be some disturbances between certain countries which may lead to a small civil war or somewhere. Jupiter aspecting 4th, 6th and 8th houses as per the Kalapurusha Tattva. So the major places which becomes highly strong, we can expect a good investments return during this period. Share market may rise up. There will be good amount of inflow of money. Foreign investments might increase, and it aspects the 6th house. Our country can grow better, win out of certain challenges and lead in certain places. Enmities will get decreased during this time. Lot of foreign investments can happen during this time. Lot of good things can also happen. Many job opportunities help the people unemployed to get employment. There are good employment opportunities. Good regulations in the agriculture side. So some of the positive note which we can expect in 2022. Now let us see for each and every zodiac sign the impact of the 2022 based on the planets. Cancer, the 4th zodiac sign. For Cancer, this 2022 year seems to be really favorable, but the initial 3 months seems to be a challenging period for them, because so far Jupiter was controlling the Saturn at the 7th house, so it would have reduced the health issues. Once Jupiter moves away from 7th house to 8th house, Saturn becomes functionally negative. It starts aspecting the zodiac directly, and Jupiter will be there at the 8th house for almost 3 months till April. So during this period, lot of health issues they may face, and Saturn aspecting the zodiac one way, and Jupiter is not in a favorable position. So they may have stress. Some of them may get into hospitalization. Some of them find some troubles in their health. So a lot of problems they might face during this initial 3 months period. Once Jupiter moves away from 8th house to the 9th house and becomes a ruler at Pisces, then things will change positive for them, because from there it starts aspecting the zodiac directly. From that time onwards, health issues will get improved. They'll be very much strong back, so they can bounce back again. Now the 8th house and 9th house seems to be equally good, because the position of Jupiter seems to be good for them. Lot of support from the father side family. They may get some father side properties. Those who are having pending cases in the court, it could be very much favorable for them. Now the position of Rahu from 11th house to 10th house is also equally good, because 10th house at Rahu, it gives good job opportunities. Those who are seeking for new job during this particular year, some of them can find good job opportunities in government. Some may get associated with the government projects. Some may get good job placements in government organizations. Those who are already working in a company, they can get elevated to the senior level, because at the 10th house for Cancer seems to be Aries, and Aries, the lord of Aries is Mars. So those who are doctors, who are practicing as doctors, those who are working in government hospitals as doctors or nurses, this particular year they can get good name and fame. They can get good remuneration also. So some of the positivities can happen for them. This particular period, those who are in the communication field, those who are in the construction, civil, and those who are working in army and military, in police department, there are a lot of job opportunities. Some may enter into these areas. Some may get a chance to work in police department. Some may get a chance to enter into military. So all these positive things happen. Now the third house seems to be positive at Jupiter aspecting the third house, so there will be good support from their younger brothers and sisters, and those who are doing real hard work, they'll get good results out of their hard work. Now the fifth house is also being aspected by Jupiter, so there will be good support from the children. Children might study well during this time. They may get good name and fame, out of which the parents are very much proud of. This year some of them may enter into sports, and they can get good medals and prizes also. So those who are doing the sports activities, a good time for them. So children may succeed in their life. But when you see the fourth house, Kethu is associated and Saturn is also aspecting the fourth house. So they may face some illness in the mother's health. There may be some problems in the fixed assets they may be having. Those who are already having their own house or vehicle, they may find some problems in the house or in the vehicle. They have to spend a lot for that. So investing in share market, investing on gold and silver or other ornaments may not yield good results. Some may lose their money by investing in share market. So they should be careful while investing during this particular year, because the fourth house is not so favorable. And you see the 6th, 8th and 9th houses and the 11th and 12th houses seems to be to an extent good. So there is no negative impact on these houses. So there may be a good support from the family side. Those who are working in a company, they can get loans, they can build their own house. There is a chance they can lend their money and they can get back the money in time. So when they want to apply for loan, there is a good chance of getting the loan during this period. Some may visit foreign countries, some can try for foreign jobs. Those who are willing to study for foreign countries, when they apply during this period, there are chances they will get after April. Seems to be highly positive for them. When you take about the business is equally good for them. When you talk about business, the people who are doing their own business, especially those who are in chartered accountancy or in a cost accountancy field, this period they can get good volume of business. Those who are into fashion designing, those who are caterers, those who are doing social media network for the promotion of business, this is the right time for them. This period they can succeed well. Especially those who are doing water related business, like water treatment process or water purifier business, they can get some good amount of business during this time. Also for those who are working in companies or working for governments like policemen and social workers, they can find a particular year very much suitable for them. They can get some awards and rewards during this period. Also there will be some new discoveries and inventions from those people from this particular zodiac sign this year. See about the marriage life. Those who are not married yet, the great chance for them after April only, because till April the Saturn seems to be highly strong at the 7th house. Once Jupiter moves to Pisces and starts aspecting the zodiac during that period, there are chances some may get into a married life, but at the same time the personal horoscope should be very much strong, because till then Saturn at the 7th house seems to be functionally negative, so it may disturb the alliances. So this year those who are not married, it is not so easy for them to get a suitable alliance. Those who are married, and there may be conflicts with the life partners as well as business partners also. They should be very much careful in dealing with them. The planetary position, you can see the 7th house being functionally negative, as Saturn is very strong as a ruler there, and the zodiac sign as well as the 4th house is equally affected, but it is not that much affected. And the zodiac sign is being affected, due to which there may be some health issues, as the 4th house is also affected, as Kethu is associated and Saturn is also aspecting that house. So investments, there may be problems and they may need to be very much careful in doing investments. You see the 10th house, 2nd, 3rd and the 5th house are highly profitable, as Rahu is very strong in the 10th house. So a lot of job opportunities, and 2nd house being very strong, and those who are in the communication field, the communication based job seems to be highly favorable this year. And third house is also very strong, so the hard work will yield very good results. Those who are in our company for very long and who have put their good efforts so far, this particular year they can reap good results. So they can get promoted, they can get elevated to a senior position. So completely the hard work can favor them a lot. Fifth house seems to be really positive and good support from the children, and their education will also good during this period. Now we consider the other houses like the 8th house, 9th house, 11th and 12th houses, as well as the 6th house. These houses seems to be average because it's not being affected either by positive planets or the negative planets. So you can say there won't be much diseases, so there won't be any big enmities. Also they can repay the pending loans whatever they have taken so far. Ninth house is also to an average good, so they can get good support from the father side family, and the profit seems to be average, and even the expenses is also average. So whatever they get in, they have to spend a lot. So the income and expenses seems to be equal. So there won't be much problem for them during this period. So considering all the planetary positions, we can see this particular 2022 for this zodiac sign Cancer, there could be a 85% positive result.